Hi y'all, I'm Margaret Cooper Nygaard. I welcome you to my kitchen. This is No Recipe Necessary, and today we're going to kind of invent pumpkin bread muffins. So to do this recipe, what we're going to start with is the basic idea from the King Arthur's Flour Baker's Companion recipe for banana bread. I can never leave a recipe alone. I have to play with it. So to do this, what we're going to do is start with 2 large eggs. Half a cup of vegetable oil. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. A cup of sugar. And I'm just going to stir that together. I'm going to add a cup of pureed pumpkin, not pumpkin pie, canned pumpkin pie filling, whatever they call it. Never use this stuff, but pureed pumpkin. You can use homemade, you can use store-bought. This is out of a can. We'll use the rest of the can for the dog because he really likes pumpkin. And the vet says it's good for him. So here we go. 1 cup of pumpkin. Stir that in again. And that's my wet ingredients for the most part. Now for my dry ingredients, I've got 2 2/3 cups of flour, all-purpose, a teaspoon each of baking powder, baking soda, and salt, a hefty chunk of, pinch of, about a teaspoon or so of cinnamon, about half that of nutmeg, and 2 generous pinches of ginger. If I had some ground cloves, I'd add that into that too. That's how I season up my pie when I make pumpkin pie, and it's a good combination. I've sifted this twice, so it's nice and light. And I'm just going to stir that in. I've preheated my oven to 350. And I've greased and lightly floured my pans. Now, you can use a muffin tin, like a jumbo muffin tin would be really good for this. You could also pour all of this into just a regular loaf pan and bake it for about 70 minutes. But I'm using these little mini loaf pans that they work about like a jumbo. They take about the amount of dough or batter for a jumbo muffin. And you can see this works very much like making a banana bread. You're just substituting pumpkin for that. And now I'm going to add a cup of sour cream. You could use yogurt, buttermilk, or sour milk, which you would make by adding half a teaspoon of vinegar to your regular milk. And the acidity in this is going to make them rise even more. And then for my add-in for this, I have toasted pepitas or pumpkin seeds. They cool down so that they don't try to cook the muffin mix before we're done. And I'm going to add a couple of handfuls of that into here. You don't want more than a cup. And then I'm going to add some on top of these once they're in the pan so that that bakes up around it. All right, just like that, that's ready to go. And then to portion that, I'm just going to use a ice cream scoop. And I find a generous scoop works really well. Can I see something on there? And this batter will make 12 muffins, or little mini loaves. And they're going to bake for about 25 minutes. Let go. All right, so into the oven. And we'll be back shortly. So the last of the pumpkin muffins are sounding off, so it must be time. Whew. Can't see a thing. Gotta check them with a toothpick. Comes out clean, so we are good to go. I'm just gonna hopefully pop these right out because I didn't re-grease these. Yeah, you know, not everything goes according to plan sometimes, but we'll loosen them up a bit. There we go. There's one. Of course, if you make this in a muffin tin, you can always use paper liners. There we go. Let's break one of these open and see what they look like and how they taste. So nice and light. That'll work. That is a new invention, and you got to see it happen. I'm Margaret Cooper Nygaard. This is No Recipe Necessary. Please subscribe and like as you desire, and I'll talk to you next time.